I don't know some bookie in this bitch, you hear me? I'ma ask y'all if y'all can hear me. But check it. I feel I'm an oldie in this life. Somebody blessed me with a soul before they time. When I smile in the mirror, I see another person. I got my granny cheekbones, got a nose, got her eyes. I know what makes you better than the television. And he just happened to go better with this comb on the side. I know that I should break it down to many, but I don't gotta explain myself to nobody. Do you mind? I know that life got options. Pick a route, build my wallet. I hustle in my sweats, but when I'm working, look like dollars. I love my suit and tie. I feel like Timberlake Sonatas. I need another cutlass, still a Southside product. These niggas on my dick because my wardrobe on 2000s. Hoodie on my skin should be infused the way I freeze. Swear that I'm anemic, have your woman flowing fountains. So if that be the case, that's why these pussy niggas sink. Looking out for bullshit, making all my days feel like I'm closer to that pulpit. Knowing that my granddad be the one to give my sermon. I didn't understand what everybody else be losing. Hey yo Nana, let me ask you why I got these inner pains. This addictive personality that craves to love a saint. I'm speaking for myself, I know this storm ain't mine. All the music that I play tends to play a part in my state. Ask me if I seen the bigger picture. I seen it from the jump, if we gon' keep that shit a bank. I gotta thank all of my people who participated, cause when I said it, you was down, you never left the same page. My mother knew that I was gifted with a different type of knowledge. Little scholar, non-profit, that she knew would cause problems. Never in my life could I imagine what I'm worth, but I thank you cause you blessed me with this book that built flowers.
Feels so right, feels so right.
Get the fuck out my line with your problem. Clearly you ain't trying to solve it. No, never mind, cause I got a half a mind for the pull up with this nine, get the drumming. Tryna make a life out of nothing, I'm dying for substance. Meanwhile you lying for nothing. Acting like you starved of attention, it's more for affection. Falling for the world, tryna spawn on my entrance, it's all for dimensions. I got a little time, let's recline, pull that split out. Smoking for your life, get it right for your shift. Don't you make this erroneous. Know it's public, but act like it's only us. I'm your only fan, worse than that lonely man. Dropping a wreck on your OnlyFans, that's love. Oh, I got this slime on my mind, watch it drip. Oh, I ain't even trying to decline what you trip. Oh, baby on my line, do it right, blow her hip. Oh, maybe I can die with a smile in my clip. Get the fuck on my line with your pride. Sick of hearing crying inside me. All you ever try is to come up with a lie, and I'm really fucking tired of something. No one never mind, cause it's nothing. I swear I don't get you, bitch. Like I'm not even with you, bitch. I've been married, ain't this a bitch? This won't turn to no incident, but don't cry on no prissy shit. Know that wine on your mind got you thinking you fly, but it probably flipped twice and you never know why. That look in your eyes only tell me I'm right, and you never been mine, so I don't feel inclined to be lying on my life. Don't be trying, you ain't shit. Oh, nothing on my vibe, get it right. Don't Don't you make this erroneous, throwing it back in my face. Oh, you crazy, but mostly sick. It's a waste when you posting pics with them over the shoulder tits. Don't act like you don't notice it. Got me cold on some polar shit, cause I already told you this. Spoke the truth, but you molded it. Don't expect me to go with it, cause I'm over it. That ain't love. I got this slime on my mind, watch it drip. Oh, I ain't even trying to decline what you trip. Oh, baby on my line, do it right, blow her hip. Oh, maybe I can die with a smile in my clip.
Zone, girl, cool running. I'm a whole vibe any minute of the day. I work hard and play 10 times harder, smoking up the step tune. They should call me Mr. NASA. Blue faces riddled in my pocket, hustle active. 24/7, I stay moving with the clock off. 3 shots and 3 blunts, roll Phoenix in my system. Summertime vibe, smoking under night skies. You summertime fine like some fine wine. Let's hit the town, little mama, go pick up a check, baby. Smoking till our minds in orbit past the Milky Way. I'm a vibe, you a vibe, let's vibe on the city. Sometimes it's ugly in these streets, but you gon' keep it pretty. So I keep you riding with me, we turn up the city. Sometimes it's ugly in these streets, but you gon' keep it pretty. So I keep you riding with me, we turn up the city.
Tell me everything's okay, and you love me always, and our love will last for eternity. Please put your faith in me, you'll see that you can always depend on me, and I'll be your everything. Yeah, you got me feeling high when you touch me. Yeah, I'll bring the smoking, boy, we're chillin'. Yeah, relax your mind because I want you right now. I want you.
Good times, good smoke, we gon' party hard. You want me, I want you, and that's off tops. I roll a blunt, you twist one up, now let's go paint the city. Anywhere you wanna slide, I got that tool with me. Slid a ring on her finger, I got my wife with me. Good times and good vibes coming around the way. The bone, we share this shit for life, and I ain't here to play. And I'll take a shot to that, so baby, take one too. And we gon' smoke this blunt and chill out till we zooted. You the most beautiful thing that I laid eyes on. And you loyal to a nigga, that is not in question. We can chill out on so many angles, you a blessing. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. We in the middle of a turn up, girl, don't make a nigga start. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. We in the middle of a turn up, girl, don't make a nigga start.
Tell me everything's okay, and you love me always, and our love will last for eternity. Please put your faith in me, you'll see that you can always depend on me, and I'll be your everything.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm serious. I'm serious. Fuck with me. They ain't ready for it. I brought the chopper and machete for it. Hold up. I said, hold up. Wait.
Make it bang, killer.
I am the one, I might let it blow. I am the one, I'm inedible. I am the one I thought you should know. I am the one I thought you should know. I am the one, I might let it blow. I am am the one, I'm inedible. I am the one I thought you should know. I am the one I thought you should know. I am the one I might let it blow. I am the one, I'm inedible. I am the one I thought you should know. I am the one I thought you should know. I am the one I might let it blow. I am the one, I'm inedible. I am the one I thought you should know. I am the one I thought you should know. Please do not play with me, I am Ham. Arizona, we know how that chopper sail from the top where they let off a lot of rounds. If you think he the man, it be man down. Told him stand now, got a plan now. They ain't fucking with me, really hands down. Told him nah, me ain't understand that. And welcome y'all to the doghouse. I came in this bitch, I'm demanding respect. You don't give me what's mine, you can stand in the neck. Boogeyman in the flesh, and I jam like I'm deaf. Think I'm Hannibal, chef how I handle the rest. I'm my animal, yes, after manimal. Death in your man to get stretched. I'm a lyrical killer, don't came out no vest. I just came for the neck, I just came for the check. And whoever won't check on me, nigga, hope you know ain't no checking me. Listen, I'm the dog, I'm the man for the mission. All my life, I'm a soul, I'ma get him. Give a fuck about no flame or no sizzle. You ain't gang, you ain't serious, nigga. You a bitch on a period, nigga. Play with Dracula, you be a victim. Damn, I be making them reaper moves. Better watch the fuck who you speaking to. What the heater do is unspeakable. And I know you think you're unreachable, but you're not. I spin your block for real. I will. You can get shot for real. I will. You not from the streets, you don't wanna be, so stop on that talk for real. I am the one, I might let it blow. I am the one, I'm inedible. I am the one I thought you should know. I am the one I thought you should know. I am the one, I might let it blow. I am the one, I'm inedible. I am the one I thought you should know. I am the one I thought you should know. I am the one, I might let it blow. I am the one, I'm inedible. I am the one I thought you should know. I am the one I thought you should know. I am the one, I might let it blow. I am the one, I'm inedible. I am the one I thought you should know. I am the one I thought you should know.
I'm the one out of two, nigga. You say you better than who, nigga? Don't let me snap, you don't know what I'll do, but this do, yeah, shit do, niggas. Brody, do you wanna know what I'm living like? Get it like nigga, like sticky this skirt. Straight out the G, yeah, you know how I be, little boy. You can't see that this shit could be worse. I really was charging the zip for a verse. Now I'm some brick of a bitch for a verse. One day they'll love you, the next day they hate you. I'm saying this talent, a gift and a curse. I really can't trade with it, my life is serious, nigga. I keep a K for a curious nigga. My brody been dead for a minute. When he heard me spitting, he said that you hearing this nigga. Hey, so to come get money with a man. Full speed ahead, got the tenant on my back. Coming from the west side, nigga, where I'm at. Just tryna put the whole fucking state on the map. Like what are they selling y'all, bro? I can't fuck with them, I heard he telling y'all. But me monos, they don't think I'm feeling y'all. Off the Dutchie, I'm high as the ceiling, y'all feel like the one, nigga.
I told y'all, man, if you're real serious, I be a calm dude, but you push me to the limit, I mean, and the limit is what I push.
Stay down, nigga. Stay down, nigga.
Hey, what's going on, everybody, man? You already know what it is, man. Big Yogi left out, not the little one, man. We in this motherfucker. I got lovely Quinn in this motherfucker, too. I'm about to whip this computer around after she finishes what she doing. It's Conspiracies motherfucking Friday, man. Y'all know how we do on Fridays, man. We got a hot one for y'all to talk about, man. Shout out Casey. Shout out Hurricane in the building, man. Shout out Tucson. Shout out everybody watching on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. We appreciate all y'all, man. We appreciate everybody tuned in, man. We turning up as always on the show tonight, man. Y'all know, you know how we doing this motherfucker Monday to Monday. Monday to Monday, man. Make sure y'all hit that like, share, drop some comments, tell a friend, tell somebody else, man. We in this motherfucker. And also, Hurricane said he sent us a couple of tracks. We're gonna get to those in a little bit. You got the email up in here, but we're gonna run the track real quick, man. We're gonna get everything going. AK Oxy said he on the way. So we're gonna get ready to turn it up, man. We're gonna talk about DB Cooper. Y'all know who DB Cooper is. Drop a comment. Let's start off with this W Dub. Poor shot. Shout out W Dub. Let's go.
Side to the north side, that's my porch light. It's time to go by time, just go by when I'm on my own. You know it's alright if you come by still with my ain't home. I love to see you when I come back home, I come back home. One right to go side to the north side, that's my porch light. It's time to go by time, just go by when I'm on my own. You know my future, I see it, babe. No, I meant it sincere, babe. Signature, I right here, babe. Open up the gate, I don't gotta wait. Time is of the essence, ayy. I was on my way, California place, Arizona my liege, ayy. Coming soon, we on TBA. Send location, my ETA. Day by day, go play by play, coach. What it take for that PDA? SMH, no. Alphabets full of love letters. Your language do me one better. Know what? I'm here for whatever, if ever, whenever, till it's.
One right to the left side, to the north side, that's my porch light. Oh, it's time to go by, time just go by when I'm on my own. You know it's alright if you come by still when I ain't home. I love to see you when I come back home, I come back home. One right to the left side, to the north side, that's my porch light. Oh, it's time to go by, time just go by when I'm on my own. You know it's alright if you come by still when I ain't home. I love to see you when I come back home, I come back home.
Whole lot of it, goddamn. How the fuck y'all been doing, goddamn?
Hey, man, we in here, man. You know what I'm saying? I had to run that Dobie Doe real quick, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out Dobie Doe, man. Shout out motherfucker Dobie Doe.
Well, Dobie Doe, I was asking the comments if they heard about DB Cooper.
Who?
DB Cooper.
Hell no. Who is that? What does music sound like?
Oh, you haven't heard of DB Cooper? He's not a rapper, bro.
He's not a rapper. The fuck?
Oh my god. My nigga, this is Friday. Don't worry, I'll put you on. But this is Conspiracy Friday. I don't think we've talked about DB Cooper, so I want to talk about DB Cooper.
So the conspiracy is that he's a rap artist that sings. All right.
No, he's not an artist. He's not a rapper. He's not a rapper.
So come on, man. What's up?
I don't know. Pulling up the video right now. Well, basically, DB Cooper is this dude that they said basically like hijacked the plane, has money, like hijacked the plane. Let me pull it up, bro. Nigga like stole some money, hijacked.
Wait. You talking about old boy that ended up hijacking the plane and saying that he wasn't gonna get a plane back till they gave him the bread. Once they gave him the bread, he slid off. And they was only able to find a couple of notes from him and never see, yeah, let's get to it. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. You had to give me the story a little bit. Because I don't remember dude's name, but the story I remember very well.
Yeah, that's why I had to make sure. But basically, they say that old boy basically got away with the bread. Like, they never found the bread. They never found him. The nigga took the plane, jumped out that motherfucker, and they never seen Buddy again.
My whole thing. What the fuck was the money for if you wasn't gonna do nothing but shoot your ass off that plane when it got high enough and disappear?
He disappeared with the money too. They ain't find that shit.
But what was the bread for though?
Hey, don't tell me he could be in all the other countries.
I don't think none of the money ever got spent. Just on strength, you know, they number everything.
Could have got spent, Jack. Could have got
unless
spent.
Unless he went to a country that don't fuck with America like that.
I mean, this was like, I wonder what year was that?
Wait a minute. I don't even think dude was from America now that I remember. Yeah, go ahead and pull that up, Yogi. Yeah, man.
Cause like, nigga, that's like one of the greatest
ever. Nigga, you got him for a plane, a parachute, some money, peeled off with shit, said fuck they plane, landed somewhere, and was never heard from again. Whispers in the motherfucking wind.
Let's check out this video. So I'm gonna pull up this video. And we got AK coming in. We're gonna take a look at this D Cooper video.
What's popping?
DB Cooper.
You got to elaborate.
Hey Yogi, I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Fuck it.
Oh, I seen it. Yeah, run it.
Hey, before we
discuss
do
the famous
that,
case of DB Cooper, a case that the FBI has referred to as one of the great unsolved mysteries.
Hey, that's my dog Ryan. Hey, them motherfuckers are funny, bro. Hey, I used to be watching the fuck out of these videos when I was high as hell.
I watched the story, but it wasn't on this channel.
They got the paranormal ones too, which are actually really dope too.
In FBI
I
history.
got something
It's
for
also
y'all after
considered
this
one
too.
of the greatest unsolved mysteries in U.S. history. It's
Oh.
a favorite of mine.
Yeah, I've heard of this one a little bit. Just a little bit.
Oh, you haven't heard it like I'm about to tell it.
Oh boy.
Okay, let's
Strap
get
in.
Let's strap in, baby. Let's get into it. On Wednesday, November 24th, 1971, the day before Thanksgiving, a man going by the name Dan Cooper bought a $20 one-way ticket on Northwest Orient Airlines with cash for flight number 305 from Portland, Oregon to Seattle, Washington. Cooper was described as being in his mid-40s and wearing a business suit, a black rain-type overcoat, brown shoes, a white shirt, and black tie. He carried a dark briefcase and a 4-inch by 12-inch by 14-inch paper bag. Before the plane took off, Cooper, seated in seat 18C, ordered a bourbon and soda.
He seems like a cool dude.
I don't think he even ordered the bourbon and soda to calm his nerves. I think
No,
he
he's
just
probably
did it
just
'cause
like,
he's a
bourbon
badass.
soda. Now, I'm DB Cooper. I'm a mystery man. Give me a bourbon. It's a big gulp.
After the plane had taken off, a little after 3 p.m., Cooper handed the stewardess a note. At first, she just put it in her pocket without looking at it. But then Cooper said, quote, "Miss, you'd better look at that note. I have a bomb," end quote. What's so funny about that? He has a bomb.
That's a bold
It's funny
motherfucker right
That
there.
he passed her a note to be discreet about it. Like, hey, keep this on the down low. And then she was just like, thanks, and walked away. And he was like, hey, you might want to read that because I've got a bomb. Oh, God damn it. Yeah, I got a bomb, everybody.
Cooper told her the bomb was in his briefcase and asked her to sit next to him. He opened his briefcase to show red-colored sticks surrounded by an array of wires. After that, Cooper asked the stewardess to write down what he was saying and take it to the captain. Quote, "I want $200,000 by 5 p.m. in cash. Put in a knapsack. I want 2 back parachutes and 2 front parachutes. When we land, I want a fuel truck ready to refuel. No funny stuff, or I'll do the job."
No funny stuff.
I also like how he says, "do the job."
I'll do the job.
Like that's his threat, which actually to
That's
me,
badass.
he's not a dime store criminal. Let's just say that.
I'm
on board with the Coop train.
Me too. I'm a fan of this guy.
You a big Coop head?
I'm a Coop head.
One odd detail was that Cooper asked for the $200,000 to be exclusively in $20 bills. The flight landed in Seattle, and Cooper exchanged the 36 passengers on the plane for the money and the parachutes he had requested. Cooper kept some crew members on the plane and had the plane take off for Mexico City, requesting that the plane remain below 10,000 feet. During the second half of the flight, Cooper put on a pair of dark wraparound sunglasses with dark rims that would later become part of the sketch that would become famous for anybody familiar with the case.
Yeah, I'm just imagining like a camera just pushing in on him as he's like,
If we were in today's age, this guy would definitely have headphones in playing Spotify playlists of epic soundtracks.
he'd have one of those shitty hoverboards.
Not an actual hoverboard, but
Yeah,
the
he'd
shit
be
that-
like, or I'll do the job. And he'd take out his wheels, put them down, start moving up and down the aisle. Knapsack, or I'll do the job.
A little after 8 p.m., when the plane was somewhere between Seattle and Reno, Nevada, Cooper jumped out of the rear doors of the Boeing 727 with 2 of the parachutes and the money, never to be seen again. One thing worth noting, is that Cooper took off his black JCPenney clip-on tie before jumping, a piece of evidence that the FBI was able to procure a DNA sample from.
You think James Bond ever wore a clip-on bow tie?
Yeah, I guess. Well, that does kind of...
That's kind of takes the wind out of
Well,
my sails.
maybe if he knew he had to do it quick, and that was
Still,
like
but
an efficiency thing.
If he was like, I'm gonna put my sunglasses on, it'll look cool. If he was like, clink.
With the DNA sample from the tie, let's jump into the investigation launched to identify the man who called himself Dan Cooper. The case was called NORJAC, standing for Northwest Hijacking, and would last decades. The plane was intensely searched for evidence. Desperate to find Cooper's identity, there was extra interest in $20 bills because the FBI had released the serial numbers of the bills stolen by Cooper. Remarkably, in 1980, 9 years after Cooper's escape, a young boy found a rotting package filled with $20 bills that matched the ransom money serial numbers. There was $5,800 in all. The boy found the bills on a beach at Tina Bar while making a campfire with his father. People theorized that when Cooper jumped out, the money possibly fell into the Washougal River before eventually making its way to Tina Bar. That's basically all they've
I'm
theorized.
just imagining him just jumping out and immediately just losing grip of all the bags. Just a man plummeting to earth with a bunch of money flying around him and like, ah!
Though, this discovery would ultimately lead to nothing, as the FBI scoured the surrounding beaches, finding nothing else. In the year that followed the hijacking, several letters were sent to the FBI. The New York Times, the Washington Post, the Los Angeles Times, and Seattle Times, either confessing to the crime, eulogizing a recently deceased D.B. Cooper, or claiming to be his brother. In fact, in November 1972, two men, Donald Sylvester Murphy and William John Lewis, were taken into federal custody on charges of extortion for impersonating Cooper and selling his tell-all story to a tabloid.
It seems like a bad idea to make your get-rich-quick scheme to impersonate a criminal.
Yeah, that's
I wouldn't be like, ha ha, hey, it's me, the Zodiac Killer. I'll tell you a story. What? Oh.
Leads were tracked all over the country, and more than 800 suspects were considered over the first 5 years of the investigation. All but 24 suspects were eliminated from consideration. One peculiar fact is that the initials DB have no actual relevance to the case, and the FBI isn't sure where they came from. It was reportedly a mistake from a wire service that caused him to be called DB Cooper instead of Dan Cooper, which is how he presented himself when buying the plane ticket.
DB sounds cooler.
It does.
Dan just sounds like your neighbor who's like asking to borrow a lawnmower.
The physical description of Cooper is thought to be very accurate. Two flight attendants spent hours with him on the plane and were interviewed separately the night the hijacking occurred. They gave nearly identical descriptions of Cooper, saying that he was 5'10" to 6 feet, 170 to 180 pounds, in his mid-40s, and brown eyes. People who interacted with him on the ground gave similar descriptions. His voice was described as low, no particular accent, but spoke with an intelligent vocabulary.
I would like some bourbon and some money or I will do the job.
Sounds like a terrifying version of Siri.
It's me, Dan.
The charge against Cooper was originally air piracy, but that had a 5-year statute of limitations. And as time went on, with no suspects being found guilty, a grand jury later indicted Cooper for violating the Hobbs Act. The Hobbs Act is a federal statute designed to prevent extortion and has no statute of limitations, meaning if Cooper was found tomorrow, he could be charged even though the FBI investigation has since been called off. Before we jump into suspects, I'd like to point out that the pilot told officials that he himself chose the route the plane took, not Cooper. Cooper only requested his end destination of Mexico City, a decision that is a bit puzzling when you consider the fact that Cooper knew he intended to jump out of a plane. This seemingly eliminates the possibility of Cooper having an accomplice, as there was no coordination about the route from Cooper, and therefore no coordinated drop point.
This is what always interested me about this case. It's because it seems so meticulously planned up until he jumps.
Maybe he's one of those people that like goes out to do things like I'm kind of like this too, where I'll go out and I'm like, I'll figure it out in the moment.
Or he was confident and he nailed it.
With that, let's jump into the suspects. The first suspect is Richard Floyd McCoy, who is the favorite suspect of former FBI agent Russell Kalam and former federal probation officer Bernie Rhodes. The two men even wrote a book about the case. In April 1972, 5 months after Cooper's escape, the FBI arrested Richard Floyd McCoy for hijacking an airplane. When examined, the McCoy heist is definitely similar to the Cooper heist. Like Cooper, McCoy hijacked a plane and parachuted off of it. McCoy jumped out the back rear staircase of a Boeing 727, the same plane Cooper jumped out of. using the same method. Also like Cooper, McCoy requested 4 parachutes and was calm during the heist. Reportedly, both of the men passed notes to the flight attendants claiming a bomb was on board, a detail that becomes more compelling when you learn that both Cooper and McCoy's notes reportedly contained the phrase, "no funny stuff." Another suspicious coincidence is the fact that both crimes reportedly occurred while Brigham Young University, where McCoy was a student, was on break.
He was a student?
In this theory, yes.
I was thinking about it in like a cold, hard criminal way. I wasn't thinking like, spring break! That sounds kind of fun.
Do you think that's what he yelled when he jumped out the plane? Spring break! He just falls out to his death.
Spring break!
Perhaps the most riveting detail is that according to Kalam and Rhodes, members of McCoy's family identified an object left on the plane by Cooper, an object that was never publicly identified. Some parts of the internet seem to believe that this object was a Brigham Young University medallion with McCoy's initials on it, but this seems to stem from the Wikipedia page on the case, which makes this most likely complete horseshit. I mean, the thing is, if that's the case closed.
Yeah.
Brigham Young University medallion with his initials on it. I mean,
but it's not definitive. It's not.
They just said unidentified object, which is probably like a stick of gum or some stupid shit like that.
Oh, he chewed.
He chewed Wrigley's.
Sure. Yeah,
he chewed Wrigley's.
Oh, he was a big juicy fruit man.
Regardless if McCoy is Cooper or not, the FBI eventually ruled out McCoy as a suspect for the Cooper case, mainly because he didn't match the descriptions of Cooper given by the flight attendants, though Kalam and Rhodes listed the two men as looking similar. Additionally, according to FBI archives, McCoy was home with his family for Thanksgiving dinner in Utah the day after the hijacking. Unlike Cooper, McCoy was actually caught after his heist and sentenced to 45 years in prison. McCoy would actually escape from prison in Lewisburg, Pennsylvania, and later die in a gunfight with FBI agents in Virginia Beach, Virginia. I just love how that story has so many like,
I know.
He's out.
It's like,
He's not
yeah.
out. He's out. Shot to death.
Oh.
That was a roller coaster of emotions right there. The second suspect is Dwayne Weber, who claimed to be D.B. Cooper on his deathbed. His wife, Jo, claims that in the hour of his death, Dwayne pulled her close and said, quote, "I have a secret to tell you. I'm Dan Cooper."
I was trying to take a drink, and I just imagined.
Closer.
I have a secret to tell you. I'm the founder of the sky. I bet she did not see that one coming.
No, she's probably going to be like,
did he cheat on me?
Exactly. Did you cheat on me?
I'm a man of myth.
This revelation led to Joe revisiting what should have been clear clues. According to Joe, Dwayne had nightmares where he'd sleep talk about, quote, leaving fingerprints on a plane. He also had a knee ailment that he claimed he got jumping out of a plane. Dwayne's handwriting was reportedly found in the margins of a library book on D.B. Cooper. Joe also claims Dwayne took her to the place where the money was eventually found on Tina Bar Beach. That's interesting. If that's true, that is interesting.
Wait, what did he write in the margins? This was me.
Cool guy. Coolest guy in history. Nice sunglasses. Wow. Bourbon's great. And finally, Joe claims that Dwayne had an old Northwest airline ticket for no apparent reason. 29 years after he left the case, here is a quote from former lead FBI agent Ralph Himmelsbach on Dwayne Weber. Quote, "He does fit the physical description. He does have the criminal background that I have always felt was associated with the case." End quote. Himmelsbach also believed that Joe Weber's story may have credibility, but ultimately did not believe it was him. She may be telling the truth.
Sounds pretty credible. I don't believe
But
her.
she's probably lying.
Yeah.
The third and final suspect is Kenneth Christensen, the favorite suspect of the author Jeffrey Gray. The theory began when Lyle Christensen, the brother of Kenneth Christensen, saw an episode of Unsolved Mysteries and became convinced that his brother was D.B. Cooper. Lyle also cites a deathbed confession from his now late brother Kenneth. Kenneth reportedly said, quote, "There is something you should know, but I cannot tell you." End quote.
And then he died?
And then he died. Talk about a guy who appreciates a cliffhanger.
Yeah, that's great.
I could, you know what? Touche, Kenneth. Kenneth was a flight purser for Northwest Orient Airlines, the same airline that Cooper hijacked, which would support online suspicion that it was an inside job. Kenneth also loved bourbon and bought a house shortly after the crime, though it was reportedly unassuming. Perhaps the most enthralling part of Gray's theory is the fact that when he showed a picture of Kenneth to a flight attendant who interacted with Cooper, she agreed that of all the suspects she had seen, Kenneth was the closest. Though, she also said, quote, "I can't say yay," end quote. Bizarrely, the FBI debunked Kenneth on the basis that he didn't match the description. So once again, the FBI coming in hot with some weird contradict. I don't know. I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
You're cool, FBI. I'm just saying.
You don't want to make enemies of the deep state.
I don't, especially now with never mind.
Yeah.
Another reason the FBI discredits Kenneth as a suspect is because Kenneth was a paratrooper just after World War II, a detail that is damning according to the FBI, who believes that Cooper was not a skilled jumper.
Maybe he was masquerading as an unskilled jumper.
That's an interesting suspicion, and perhaps well, let's get into the next section. And
Greatest way to fool someone is to act a fool yourself.
Is that
Julius Caesar?
No,
Shakespeare?
No.
That's not.
No, I didn't think so.
I thought you'd fall into that one.
No. Which brings us to our next suspect, or rather theory, from Special Agent Larry Carr, that D.B. Cooper did not survive the fall. Agent Carr took over the D.B. Cooper case in 2007. Here's a quote from him on the matter. Quote, "We originally thought Cooper was an experienced jumper, perhaps even a paratrooper. We concluded after a few years this was simply not true." End quote. Here's some details that support that narrative. Cooper jumped carrying 2 parachutes. However, only one of them was a functioning chute. The other was a training chute that was sewn shut. Furthermore, the chute that was functional was a military chute that was not steerable. He's kind of starting to sound like an idiot.
A little bit.
The whole time he's like, yeah, bourbon soda. Bomb. Here's your note. I'm a cool guy. Sunglasses. Jumps out the plane. Splat.
It's not a splat. I think a pine tree just. You're just like, no.
Kill me.
Little squirrel runs up to him.
Get out of here!
I think the motherfucker
Alright,
might
look,
actually
look.
just died jumping out the plane, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. He sounds like a crazy ass
Bump all that.
alcoholic.
No, let's really talk about it. Let's really motherfucking talk about it. Number one thing for certain, 2 things for sure. That 5,800 would have been at the crib with me. All the bills that was fucked up would have got thrown away, and I'd have went on about my business. Payday. How you doing? Hello. Number 2.
They got all the serial numbers marked though. The minute you spend any of that cash, they gonna get you.
Okay. I am a teenager that found money from a plane crash from a motherfucker still on plane. You're gonna arrest me for what? Nothing. I'm finna go spend this shit. Cause 9 times out of 10, he didn't jump over his city that he took the plane from. So yeah, I'm finna spend that. Do you think they tax people that find, hypothetically speaking, Conspiracy Fridays, all that good shit, for entertainment purposes only? Motherfucker that find a bank bag, you think they goddamn lock his ass up when he find that paper? Hell no.
But you think they don't want that shit back?
That's cool. Hey, that ain't got nothing to do with me. You find $100 on the ground. You worried about who lost it, or you feel like, hey, my blessing?
Hey, you see how far they get you with the government though.
I mean,
That ain't gonna work with them.
They gotta prove that I did it, bro. I am a teenager walking through a field, happened to stumble over a bag of money. My bad. Where I come from, hey, I'm gonna take this to the crib. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Yeah,
You may not go to jail, but you're gonna get caught and that money not gonna last. The minute that money touch somewhere, that shit is coming back.
Not necessarily. And I only say that because I only say that shit because of the pattern of how people go and deposit money into the bank. Like when you go and deposit 10,000 from your weekly earnings at your store, when you get that money to the teller don't check the numbers on that money to make sure it ain't dirty. They deposit it in your account and they go on about their business.
They got systems that do that automatically.
Well, this was like in the 70s, so like
they damn sure wasn't doing that
Yeah.
in the 70s, Jack.
No, I was not thinking. No, I was not thinking about the 70s.
Now 2023, 2024, it's a
Yeah, no, I was saying. No, yeah, I was thinking nowadays. You done.
Nah,
The 70s,
But
yeah.
even nowadays, bro, even nowadays, there's a story right now. A dude found a trash bag with $4,000 in it. Didn't nobody claim it. The police didn't ask no questions, and they let that man keep that $4,000.
What was it? Marked money from a heist?
They gave it back to him. It might have been, might not have been. You never know. If you ask me, all this money that float around is marked money. If you dig what I'm saying. And when I say that, I mean, all they do is go get some shit from evidence, put it in the street to see where it goes. They don't never get all that money back. So, you know what I'm saying? What they gonna do? Him, the grandma up that found $5,000 in a duffel bag, goddamn trying to go to the bus stop early morning? Hell no. They fuck around like grandma, keep that, write that off.
This one is network track, man. It's Friday night.
What I have on this side, get him in this remix, hey, what's up, though? Block.
Thank God it's Friday. This is the remix.
Come on, turn up.
Thank God it's Friday. This is the remix.
Okay, it's a party today. I look myself in the mirror like I'm ballin' today. Get fitted so clean when I pull out the driveway. No stress, no strain. I blow the cushion the airway. Hit the mall, player forces, that's some true religion. I'm getting money all day, that's a hustler ambition. I'm a big league nigga, little mama play position. And I ain't for the drama, get it gone, I ain't with it. Get your girls and some homies, got some niggas wanna kick it. Hit the club after hour, my nigga got the liquor. I'ma party till the sun come up. I ain't done drinking, mama on the pole. And yeah, she about to bend at 3 a.m. in the morning, and we still gone. Network in this bitch, nigga, you ain't on it. LMG, turn it up, nigga, you ain't on it. Hey, this is the remix, this is the remix, nigga.
Thank God it's Friday. And this is the remix.
Come on, turn up.
Thank God it's Friday. And this is the remix.
Crack a bottle in the thing like Dale's up. It's LMG, so yeah, L's up. It's MOB till I'm dead, bruh. Yeah. All them haters can't stand up. Yeah. Friday, it's my day. It ain't a holiday, it'll be a holiday.
I'm coughing it up, got me smoking on them grapes. Me and my people, we got it. We don't even need to wait because, yeah, it's Friday like I'm eating shrimp and steak. And if you got it on 10, we can really gas to stay because it's profit in my pockets. I've been patiently waiting. These suckers keep on talking, they ain't money motivated. Look, girl, you forgot about whose time that you was wasting when it's money to be making. Even though I got no patience, but
thank God it's Friday. And this is the remix.
come on, turn up.
Thank God it's Friday. And this is the remix.
It's Friday morning, about to get it poppin'. Smoke a couple blunts, hit them off so I can do a little shopping. Cause you know your girl is in the club with it. Sexy red bone, and you know that the girl is fitted. Tryna blow these niggas' mind, make these bitches mad. I'm the baddest thing around, thanks to mom and dad. Cop some bottles of some peach rock, boy. Got a bag of that loud and it not, boy. About to get bent like long toes and elbows. Gig with my real ones, fuck you fake hoes. Hey, Mr. DJ, play my favorite song. Keep my crew turned till the lights come on. Then it's the after spot, bracket till the sun come up. Fizzing out my brain, drink pouring out my cup. Stagger to the whip, yeah, that, it's a plan. I've been waiting all week for Friday night, man.
Thank God it's Friday. is the remix.
My alarm is about that time, I gotta get dressed. Feeling refreshed with my toothbrush with that crest. On to the next, watch as the ice blow on my neck. Looked in the mirror and said, well damn you fresh. I hopped in the Chevy, started up, do it and drive, ready to ride. Need a bitch with hips and thighs, went to the club, knowing I'm on VIP. See my nigga network is running deep, LMG.
Turn up, yeah baby, it's the weekend. Hit the spot and we VIP sitting. Potent in my swisher, got the club hot with us. LMG squad, what it do? We some hitters. It's Friday, that's my day. Get high day, and you know I stay fly day. Hip hip hop parade, let the chips fall where they may. In my pockets where they stay.
It's a night when there's a nigga. Weekend, so you know it gon' turn up. These days, so you know you better hit it up. So you gotta put your glass up, the light back, so you know we gon' burn it up. So you know we about to turn up.
Thank God it's Friday, and this is the remix. Come on, turn up. Thank God it's Friday, and this is the remix.
It's Friday, it's time to turn up. LMG, we in the building, ain't no reason you can't turn up. Got a bottle when I'm lurking, for the niggas really on. We smoking on that strong, trying to get how they teach the charm. Go leave my team alone, for your ass to get packed out. It's Friday, the turn up is real. Who bought that sack out? It's time to see who really get down with a little pack out. My shooter shoot for long all day, Jerry Stackhouse. Hey.
It's the weekend, Friday, it's a holiday celebration. The 5th day of the weekend, I've been patiently waiting. Put some flame to a blunt and get high as giraffe's ass. Something straight out the bottle, no brakes, all gas. 300 pounds puff, baby, I know you like what you see. I'm in the air, another shot of Patron, and she coming with me. Mafioso in the club, and I stay turned the fuck up. 4 o'clock Saturday morning, still drunk with a full cup. We the money team, bitch, so we got money to burn. We the money team, bitch, so we got money to burn. LMG.
Thank God it's Friday, and this is the remix.
Come on, turn up.
Thank God it's Friday, and this is the remix.
Hey, network, man. Hey, man, say, man, network, if you still in here, brother to brother, man, that's a hot ass track. To be
No, for
completely
real.
honest, the only thing about the track that I would say, right, and this is gonna be a little funny when I say it, you mixed that bitch down a little too well, Jack. Now, when I say that, AK might know what I'm talking about. At the beginning of the song, with your verse and the chorus, cut your verse up, just cut your vocals up just a little bit. I ain't gonna lie to you, that motherfucker blended in swell, goddammit. Swell. Like I said, bro,
That part.
the song fired in the motherfucker. I just feel like the vocals should be amplified a little bit more. Just a pinch. Not nothing major. A literal pinch. You dig what I'm saying? That was the remix. Okay. I ain't say it was nothing wrong with it. It ain't nothing wrong with the song. I like the song. That
Shit,
motherfucker
my
go.
head bouncing.
That motherfucker go. All I'm saying is for everybody, because not everybody got that ear like we got for this shit. You know what I'm saying? So to a motherfucker who don't got the ear we got, they probably like, ooh, what is he trying to say? This motherfucker banging. But his words in the chorus low key running together. I can't decipher. I'm just saying, like, just cut him up a little bit, you feel me? Other than that, that motherfucker ready. Boy, that motherfucker, boy, hey, that's the new Friday song.
That
Hey,
part.
that replaces Just Got Paid. Network know what song I'm talking about. That's that old shit. That replaces Just Got Paid, nigga. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I don't know if this is like conspiracy type shit, but we gonna roll into it and see what happens.
Lay it down.
All right. Area 51. Under that bitch. 6 miles to the, I want to say to the east. Underground, they have a prison for beings. You dig what I'm saying? What you think about that?
Like baked beans?
I fucking love you, dog. No, I low key got a code. Beings, like human beings, but different types of beings. You dig what I'm saying? The story I watched and got my information from. One person was one being was an entity. They were an entity, and they show themselves in the best form of what is on your brain at the time. So if you get to work and you've been in the desert all week because baby ain't gave you none, all of a sudden you walk in this motherfucker cell and it's something thick and juicy waiting on you talking about happy. What's your name? Whole time they trying to take over your mind and do things to you in the worst type of way. Another prisoner was a siren. All they did was high pitched sounds and noises. But when they talk, they real manipulative with their words type shit. And they try to get you to look into their eyes to where they can make you do what they want you to do type shit. Would you work at a place like that? What do you think the qualifications are? And how you feel about it?
One, that's 100% there. It's Area 51.
So you say you believe it. Okay. All right, let's get to it.
We already know that everybody already knows that this shit goes on. Like there's more and more shit that gets declassified as so classified, if that makes sense. Everybody knows that this shit's going on over there. I would work at a place like that, but not for Area 51. Because I ain't working for the fucking government. If it's somewhere that's like genuinely trying to research the shit to not do some fuck shit, yeah, I would actually be down because that shit actually just sounds interesting. But I also wouldn't want to be working for the government because they're not going to do good things to those creatures. Those things get out, they going to remember that. So, yeah. I think it'd be interesting, but
I don't think I could do it.
I couldn't do it at Area 51. Fuck no.
I could. Okay. Now the location of the job that don't move me. But just on strength of what would go on in a facility like that, how the fuck I'm supposed to go home and tell my girl, oh, just another regular day at work? And I watched 5 of my employees get split down the middle by a female that didn't even touch them, or a being that didn't do nothing, that didn't even touch them, just blew their way and their whole body fell apart. How the fuck you supposed to go home?
Same way you would go home after seeing a crackhead do the same thing at work.
No. Hell no. Hey, K, I'm not looking to let you run that narrative for these people. Hell no. No, you know what? Hold on. I think my baby watching. Hey, babe. So, right, I tell you, I'm working with Nephilims and shit like that. Hold on.
It takes a certain mentality that would be able to do that job.
What you mean?
You would. I don't know. You got to be able to exactly what you're saying. You would have to be able to handle that situation and going home and not saying that you're dealing with a bunch of crazy shit like that at work.
Okay, but that's crazy. Cause see the type of female I got. Yeah, all right. Yeah, okay. Okay.
See, so this sounds like the type of job for us.
Go home and say some shit like, I can't tell you what I did at work, but it was a good day. Oh, okay. That's when you
Yeah,
look in
no,
your
it's all
rear.
over.
That's when you look in your rear
I'd
view
get my
one
ass
day.
whooped too. I couldn't do it.
But that's why you look. That's where you look in your rear view one day, and she following your ass, and then you get to the facility, and she hop out with your ass when you hop out, and then the sergeant just looking at you like, yeah, okay, okay. Either you gonna quit your job now, we gonna imprison you, or we gonna kill her. Then what you gonna do? Because once you quit your job, depending on how long you work there, they gonna forever follow your ass
Yeah.
until you get, I say, Joe Biden age, and you just frailed in a motherfucker. So in their minds, like, ain't nobody gonna believe this motherfucker when he say something.
I think they keeping your hair in Area 51. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that.
Today is Conspiracy Friday, and I said I wasn't gonna nut up. I don't give a fuck what my name say on the motherfucking screen.
I didn't mean it. I
Mm,
didn't mean it.
I'm gonna try.
Don't take it personal. I'm sorry.
Ooh, he's still working on me. He ain't through with me just yet. Ooh, hmm.
If it makes you
Okay,
feel any better, they probably have other people's hair too.
you look like a skinny version of Alf. Shut up.
You look like a fat version of Elf. Shut up.
I don't. He was short and had hair. I'm tall and bald head, motherfucker. He don't
Oh
at
no,
all.
I'm just repeating.
Mm.
Hey, what kind of spaceships you think they got at Area 51, bro? I know they got some crazy shit, bro.
To be honest with you, to be all the way honest with you, and the type of motherfucker that I am, this probably gonna sound crazy for me. I don't think they have anything that is too far outside the realm of imaginatory reality. When I say that, right, because they've been doing this shit for years, centuries, all that, the whole shit. Motherfuckers say it's a flying saucer. It's it's a plane that just sits there. The craziest thing that they might have is something with supersonic speed. I highly doubt they got something where if you hit a button, that motherfucker disappear and then shoot off somewhere else. I doubt it. I really do. And see, shit like this goes bigger than just Area 51. Because you think, right, with the government, area locations, I think it's like 100 of them. So you got 100 different locations all over the world connected to the U.S. government and military, every branch. Like, if you ask me, the military has had that car, truck bullshit that Tesla made.
That Cybertruck?
Elon Musk, whatever. Yeah, that's cousin. Elon Musk. There we go. The shit he made through Tesla. I feel like they've had that, bro, for a couple decades now.
Yeah, I mean, you know them beefed up Hummers, bro? Them shits was military cars before fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger came and said, I want one.
Yeah, a Hummer back in the day, That wasn't nothing you could just get and ride around
No, it
in.
was not. That was a
Hell
military vehicle.
no.
That was
Period.
a military
Period.
vehicle.
That's
Until
it. That's
Arnold came
all.
in and said, "I want one for me, motherfuckers." What?
And
He
now
said,
you
"I
look.
want it now."
Now you got regular Hummers, H2s, H3s. I think I seen an H4. I'm not too sure. I gotta go look it up. But you have all these different things now, and
Y'all better thank Arnold.
I look at it this way, right? Because this gonna kind of tie into what we're talking about already. Nicholas Tesla. He died in his 70s. When that man died, when he left this earth, he had 80 crates of his knowledge, of information, of time, space, technology. Technology that the world ain't even seen yet, even till this day, still hasn't touched yet. That he was knowing about, doing shit with, and touching in his time. And to date, in paperwork, there's only 30 of them found. You go across the water to the UK, it's a man that'll tell you they have 60 of them. In the paperwork the government put up behind behind all that shit says this was non-sufficient information for the military and U.S. government. Okay, question. Because the government don't slip, the government don't miss. So they say. 20 of them crates and boxes just walked off with legs on. And then
That
another
shit
50,
don't
and then another 50 did,
disappear.
and then another 30 of them did the same thing. Once they got took where they was took to. And all of a sudden, ain't none of this information worth shit. It's cool. In this man's time, this man had a engine that would defy the laws of science in, to be put inside of a vehicle now today. I think I'm the wrong person, okay? I feel like they'll put me in a little room with a color weird motherfuckers and try to see if I crack.
No, they'll put you in a room with a couple of weird motherfuckers and say you cracked.
Well, yeah.
They gonna put you in there and say he in that room for a reason, y'all.
They gonna come get me up out the way if I get to talking about certain things. But you know, I just try to figure it out. I try to, cause I do all my little research. I watch all the little videos, the whole little shit,
Man, all I'm gonna
and it
say,
just don't.
all I'm gonna say, once I get a big enough platform, they gonna have to kill me.
No, they won't.
No, they will.
Let's really talk about it. They're gonna do you how they do Joe Rogan.
They're gonna make me bald
They're
too.
gonna put you in front of a camera. They're gonna allow you to talk about exactly what you need to talk about to get the right motherfuckers to look at it, but never give up that final paragraph of the paperwork or that last page of the book. It's not gonna happen.
Well, we will find that out.
Right now, Antarctica, and I seen a map too that got me thinking on some shit too. I'll get to that in a second. They have Antarctica closed off. Let's really get to it. For what? Meat and potatoes. Y'all get y'all bitch ass on camera and say, we don't know what's over there like that. We don't know what's on the land like that. We only got this, and this over there. But hey, can't nobody come set a pinky toe on this motherfucker unless they got some paperwork that say they can stick their body over here. Other than that, it's a problem. We tripping. We tripping hard. You got ice walls that are miles tall and won't let nobody go through the corridors of them to see what's on the other side. For what? What a motherfucker gonna do? Go up against you and whoop your ass? Probably not. Motherfucker sneak over there and try to see what's happening? Maybe.
I think there's some shit in there, but I also think who the fuck going to Antarctica? But I also think if I'm asking that question, somebody gonna go to Antarctica.
I wouldn't say, okay, you say it's something in there, right? In there, that means there's some type of ceiling there, some type of cover in this cave, like something, whatever the case may be.
In there, I'm saying anywhere in the ice.
Okay, I'm not disagreeing with that. I actually agree with that. I'm not.
No, I just wanted to clarify because I just thought about it, and all I said was something.
I dig it, but okay, what the fuck is so bad with letting somebody go through there completely? Give them the equipment. This is the Me Too. Everybody needs to know. Tell it like it is era, right?
What if it ain't some shit like that? What if it's more they're keeping something contained?
What are you keeping? What are you keeping contained?
Who knows? Maybe
I guarantee you, whatever's there, if it really wanted to fuck some shit up, it would have. Because you claim you don't know what it is and you don't know how to defend against it, but you line up motherfuckers every day that's there every fucking day to make sure it don't go nowhere.
That's the whole thing, though. They want to. It could be just hiding this shit right in front of our eyes, saying we don't know what the fuck is there, but they know exactly what the fuck is there, and they know what the fuck to do. I don't know. They know how to keep the shit contained. It could be anything, though.
Okay.
Say they got some sort of system figured out. It's like say there's some fucking there's some big ass creature down there that could wipe everything the fuck out. They got it down, but they got it down, calmed down, but they got to switch out shifts because people can't do that for 24 hours a day. What if it's something like that and somebody else come in, they find out, they gonna go back home and they gonna tell everybody and all of a sudden the secret out. Or maybe it's some spiritual thing. There's some sort of curse down there.
Okay.
And they have it locked in the area. It could be a big ass freezer spell at the same time.
Wait.
It could be a big ass freezer spell.
No, get this right.
I understand this in that case.
Think of what you just said, AK.
I just said a bunch of different theories.
Think of what you just said. It could be a spirit.
Well, hold on.
No, Yogi, let me land my plane.
I need to know what y'all talking about.
Oh, we talking about Antarctica and the ice wall. It started from something else, but it led into this.
Well, go ahead.
The theory we're talking about right now is something's in the ice, and I brought up that they could be containing something in there. That's why they don't want people there.
And this is my whole thing, right? Like the Kraken. Please tell me and show me how the fuck you are gonna contain an octopus that motherfucking big.
They can't. There's still giant squids that take shit down.
Okay, if there are really like on some real shit, if there's really something like a Sasquatch out there, right, that's 15 feet tall, could do this, do that, you shooting that motherfucker ain't gonna do nothing but make you mad.
Yeah, but what if those things, if they do exist, why would they even want to be contacted by humans, bro?
Well, I doubt they do.
It's not the fact. It's not the fact of them wanting to be contacted, bro. They have to eat. They have to live, just like any other mammal on this planet. And they just so happen.
No, I'm saying, wouldn't they have mastered the art of stealth? So wouldn't they have mastered the art of stealth at this point to not have to? Because there are so many different types of animals that we don't even see. There are so many different animals being discovered every single day.
If we're gonna keep it a bit, right?
I say
There's
yes and
especially
no, Yogi. I'm gonna let you land your plane, but I say yes.
in 2024. I mean, there's limited wild areas in like the United States. So like, if there was a, possibly, I mean, with mountain ranges and shit, you never know. So I mean, it's possible. I mean, it's possible. Like, if
And this
somebody
leads to
really
my next question. I
money
love
to
that
go,
Yogi said that.
is somebody gonna really go spend the dough to go like really go find that shit out like that?
There's so many unexplored cave systems too, bro. There could be literally anything that we ain't
But
discovered.
Sasquatches though, I think
My
it's a
point. My
little.
point is right, and this question is for the both of you guys. If that's the case, if you're doing so much to contain this one massive, and I mean massive, let's really talk about it, piece of ice, and you don't want nobody to see what's on the other side of this big ass piece of ice, if you working so hard for that, how the fuck you gonna tell me only 10% of the water's been discovered around this bitch?
Well, that's what they tell.
Or look, or only 78 point something percent of the world's land has been. How the fuck you gonna say that to me?
But that's what they tell people. You think they're gonna fucking tell you?
They're not gonna tell the truth.
I remember talking about this previously, bro.
We did, yeah, we talked about this. We just didn't go this far into it.
They rather tell you there's aliens in the sky than there's monsters in your oceans. It's just fear of panic. Like, they're not
It
gonna
was way
tell you.
out there than what's right there.
They make that shit seem far fetched. They'll make a megalodon seem far fetched in a fairy tale or a myth, but alien life forms.
But then you finding bones in the dirt of where it
That
used to
ain't
be
what I
water at,
Don't
and you
even-
got to tell me something else.
I wasn't even going that way with that. Where I was
You
going
said megalodon. That's why I
you a
just said that way.
megalodon may or may not exist, but they'll tell you aliens for sure exist. Like that. That's what I'm saying. They tell you to look up instead of down. Fear of panic. You know what I'm saying? That's even if you watch a movie, that's the fear of panic.
Okay, fear of panic. A fear of panic, right? Right. Okay, a fear of panic. Let's just go on what Yogi just said. A fear of panic, right? Cool. What if whatever the fuck, right? For shits and giggles. What if whatever's in the ice or on the opposite side of the ice that we have never gone to decide to come say hello? And I don't mean just come say hello. I mean if a motherfucker get to tripping, they all tripping. Then what? Don't you think that's gonna send the world? Don't you think that's gonna send the world into a panic?
If that was to happen, but if we
if they containing the thing, their goal is for that not to happen. They gonna make that not happen. They want to make that not happen.
Like, they're gonna do whatever they gotta do to make sure that shit don't happen.
The whole thing is so that don't happen.
They tell you to look for aliens and shit like that, but then they turn around and tell you we only explore 10% of those. That's bullshit. It's 2024. Nigga, you've showed me shit on Mars. No way I'm gonna believe you can show me details of another planet I'm never going to in my whole fucking life, but you're gonna turn around and tell me you only know what 10% of the waters on my own planet is like. All right. There's a lot of people before, bro. You will hear more testimonies and testaments from pilots, plane pilots, than you will ever hear from a submarine pilot. And that's just facts. I don't care.
Oh, that's nigga.
I don't care who said, you can find submarine pilot testimony. There's a lot of them. No, it's not.
You could find them, but those motherfuckers are like needles stuck in the side of a mountain with no location on it.
I think like you have to dig so deep to find that, and they still ain't gonna say too much.
They gonna say just enough to not get their life took and have the people looking at you funny for looking it up.
Facts, like and like if people have tuned in the previous Conspiracy Friday, like, come on, we've talked about the government following and monitoring motherfuckers FBI tracking and following niggas until they death day. Like, so like, best to believe if you get in that submarine and you see some shit, my nigga, they can be watching you for the rest of your life, Jack. Like, I'm just saying. Gotta think, you know what I'm saying? The motherfuckers keep telling niggas look into space.
Like,
spinning this narrative, they don't know what's in the ocean. All right.
okay, dig these blues. I think this gonna fuck with Yogi a little bit. But dig these blues. The map that we're used to ain't the original map that we was presented to.
It's not. Number one, the thing about the current map is it shows Africa smaller than it actually is. Africa is actually.
It shows Greenland bigger than what it actually is. It's a whole lot. I'm so glad you went that way with it. It's a whole lot.
But the main thing about the map that is the main aspect is that they always show Africa smaller than it really is. Africa is really the largest continent. It's not
peep what I learned. Peep what I learned today, right? The map that we have today, that we were shown in grade school, that map shows the populations of Christianity.
Right. Don't get me started on religion.
No, I'm not gonna go into the rabbit hole. I'm just saying you know what I'm saying? They say that map is to show the path of Christianity. So you mean to tell me you made this map based on the number of Christians in these areas? Kiss my ass. And this was a non-melanated lady, old lady. I'm talking about like Biden age type shit, dropping game. Then she pull out a map, and every continent is a different size from what it is on that map. Everything looks different. Every drop of that bitch looks different. The only similarity was the shape, not the size, the shape of Africa, the shape of Australia, but the sizes of these motherfuckers was amplified by like 10. That shit was crazy, bro. That shit was nutty.
If you go look at ancient maps or old maps, they actually show you the true size of Africa, Australia, anywhere else they told you.
Bro, it shows you the full dynamic of what was before shit got breaking apart.
Well, right, you can pull up that map. Even on that map, it shows you it's bigger. You know what I'm saying? Like this new map shows it smaller to not make it seem like Africa is the biggest continent.
I know. I did. My whole thing wasn't just based on the size of Africa. That was one of them, but that wasn't the whole thing. My whole thing that fucked me up was the fact that this older, non-melanated lady is on this camera and is detailing the bullshit about the map that was shown to me when I took my ass to grade school.
I mean, anybody who do research.
And I mean every drop of that motherfucker, to the point to where she says if the equator is here and it goes right through the United States, that means Ohio and places around it would have tropical seasonal weather.
Okay, now that's not what it is. The equator doesn't cut through that. I don't know who told you that.
No, it don't. Bro. No. What I'm saying, I'm telling you what the lady said, bro.
She was obviously high because that's not where the equator goes.
You didn't hear what I exactly said. She says that they claim it goes through there. She said if that was the case, Ohio and places like that would have tropical weather. Basically, she's saying that is bullshit. It holds no premise to what really is. So at that point, my question, where the equator at? Where does the world really sit in?
So this is why I suggest people to go do your research, Jack. The equator does not run through there. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Like, I don't know what that.
Nobody said it did. The lady completely obliterated the fact of America history, how it was written. She's saying the way it was written is some bullshit. That
telling
it
you.
doesn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like what you're saying, she said.
But it's not run to the United States.
Oh, bro, if it ran through the United States would have some of the best weather ever. Ever.
Bobby, just
period.
if anyone wants to know where the equator runs, you can literally pull it up on Google. Like it's nowhere near. Like it's nowhere near anywhere that lady said.
Palm trees in Ohio.
Hey,
That's
I
all
ain't
I'm
gonna
saying.
hey bro, that lady gave me a bunch of information and that
I mean,
shit
I'm
was,
not saying,
that shit was
but
dope.
this is the thing.
Because she was spot on. Like how you saying, right? What'd you just say?
The thing about information is I fact check shit. So like if a motherfucker said, "Oh, the equator runs through Ohio," but clearly it doesn't. Like I'm gonna fact check shit. I'm not just gonna go run and say that's law. Like I always fact check everything. And you never know, motherfucker could be giving you some fucked up information. Because
I don't think she was wrong when she
I've
said the equator don't go through
drove
Ohio.
based off that,
I've drove through Ohio before. There's definitely not tropical weather.
But just to base off that, the equator alone, that one would discredit her. That would definitely be discredited. The equator's nowhere near Ohio.
She did discredit it. I don't remember where because she showed where the equator is. She showed where it runs. She showed where it runs. But
So to
it's not
reference,
Ohio. It's not the United States.
reference an American state was stupid because that's not nowhere near the equator. Doesn't even the equator doesn't even touch the United States. If you was right on the equator, and you can go check out the countries that are right on the equator. It's not the United States, Jack.
AK, I love how he's debating. I love how he's debating and we saying the same thing. I love it.
Victor,
I love his energy, AK.
I personally love the beaches and palm trees and
That's
hot
just how
sunshine
I
here.
am, folk. Like I can't take. I have to fact check the information, bro.
What I'm saying is, listen, please listen.
So if I was you and she would have told me that, we would have been having a good conversation.
Please, Yogi, please hear me. Please hear me. Please. What you just said is the same thing the lady said in the video. The exact same shit. And I've been saying that to you this whole time. That's why I said I love your energy. Because you like nigga.
You said something about the lady saying something about the equator. If it was really here, then it would be tropical weather. That's what I was saying. That's false.
She never said that it did run through Ohio. She said it didn't.
Right.
And then she gave an example saying that if it did, there would be tropical weather. It ain't too many places in America that got tropical weather. I'm just saying.
Well, I mean,
whatsoever.
Tropically said, because I mean, South America somewhat has the tropical weather. Consider that to be tropical weather. That's one of the areas the equator runs.
You mean North America?
No.
No, South America.
South America. The Americas. There's North and South America. South America is where the equator runs.
See, that's a whole nother rabbit hole. I'm all right. I'm just gonna say all right.
Africa. Into South America, Africa, like maybe an island territory, and maybe somewhere in Asia. Looks like island territory, which would again be tropical weather. A lot of these places you could definitely say they have tropical like weather. It'd actually be extremely hot as over there. Still, he would definitely. In fact,
That's facts.
Anything possible, I guess.
I
When
mean,
they
there's different
when
islands
they
that the
keep
U.S.
rewriting this,
technically owns too that are out by the equator.
hell no, you have to shit by the equator, Jack. Only thing out that don't touch his land is what? Cuba, Hawaii, Alaska. Hmm?
it's some shit towards the equator. I can't remember the exact names of the shit, but I'm not sure if it's owned by the Americans. I'm not gonna say that at all. I don't know, but it's some shit over there.
No, I might have got my location mixed up.
I mean, America has troop stations in almost every country you can think of, but the only lands that technically
True.
really is Hawaii, Cuba. I think it's Cuba. No, it's not Cuba. It's Puerto Rico. I apologize. That's the wrong one. It's not Cuba. It's Puerto
Sure.
Rico. Hawaii, I'm sure.
Look it up, bro.
It's Puerto Rico.
For my sanity, please.
You don't need a passport to go to Puerto Rico, dog.
I mean, the Virgin Islands are just a little bit.
You said you
above,
don't?
South America.
You can go to Puerto Rico as part of the United States. You can go to Puerto Rico.
Yeah, that's facts.
So why they don't consider that a state or however they would what
Territory,
they just call it tech. I know that, but
it's a territory, not a state. Like they have their own Puerto Rican flag and shit. They don't fly the American flag. They're not a state. They're a territory.
so they don't fly our flag with their shit whatsoever.
They fly a Puerto Rican flag. Puerto Rico has its own flag. It's not the American flag. It's nothing to do with America. Yeah, I mean, the only thing similar is the colors, but the flag itself is completely different. Red, white, and blue, I believe, is their flag colors. It's just a different flag.
But you saying my money good over there. This nigga with the thumb. I'm weak to him up.
I mean, I went to the Cayman Islands and they owned by Great Britain. And my money was good there.
Yeah, I want to know.
I ain't need to do no currency switch or nothing. They would take a U.S. currency there.
Yeah, I want to know a fun fact.
No.
Yep. What up?
Britain still, what is it? England still owns the beaches in Jamaica. So Jamaica doesn't even own its own beach.
What the fuck? That was not a fun fact. That shit was not fun.
That is a fun fact.
That shit was not fun.
I
They
mean,
should
it's
own
not.
their beaches. That shit was not fun.
Like that, I'll send you a documentary where like they're building hotels and resorts on the beaches that essentially block access from the Jamaicans from accessing their own damn beaches.
Facts.
Jesus.
Life, Jack.
And they doing that, and they doing that right now. Right now. Rollo, what's happening?
I think we're gonna call this one early.
Hold up. Before we do this, top map. That's the unexplored U.S. cave systems. Bottom map. That's U.S. missing people.
Wait. Say that shit again.
The top map. No, the top map is mysterious cases of people vanishing without a trace. The bottom map is America's largest cave systems.
That's interesting.
Show that one more time. That's actually pretty dope. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
That was in the other
That's
folder.
interesting.
Where'd it go?
Yeah, don't follow the photos. I'm hopping in. I'm going to the outro.
No, it switches automatically.
Yeah, my bad. I'm going to the outro. I need submission folder 5, maybe.
We gonna bring that back up one of these days. But shit, man. In the meantime, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, he got it. I just had to tell him what folder I was just in.
Oh shit. Okay. And you said the bottom map is what again, AK?
America's largest cave systems. The
Unexplored or explored?
I'm pretty sure they're mainly unexplored. They're either unexplored or largest, but either way.
And the one at the top is missing people.
Yep. People who disappear without a trace.
I think I get what AK shooting at though.
It looked like a majority of people go missing on the East Coast, heavy without a trace.
Not even that. Look at the cave system, Jogi.
Look at where the heaviest of the cave
and look
systems are.
and look at the patterns of the people that's missing.
That's what I'm saying. Like they getting snatched in them cave systems, but if you look, what I'm saying is the largest pattern is clearly, I say the East Coast, right? But clearly it's a little bit of maybe, I don't know if y'all call that the Midwest, but if you look
There's some of the Midwest and a little bit of the North.
Right, but if you look in that area and then look back at the top map, that's the heaviest, densely area.
Yeah, all the way on the East Coast.
It
Because
talks about
California, you
case-
see that they got all this stuff, and then they don't got as many dots. East Coast is heavy with it.
Right.
All the way
it's
up.
Heavy.
And then look at the pattern of the West Coast. The West Coast to the upper North, South. You know what I'm saying?
No, but what I'm saying is this is like it's spotty on the West. Like
I'm just saying that both of the maps, the patterns are very similar, which it's kind of crazy.
But you can hella see on the East Coast because you can see that large cave system, and then look back at the top and you can see the missing people damn near is the same. It's the same.
The rate of people per cave system is a lot higher on the East Coast. Is what it looks like.
Very much so. Motherfuckers is going off in these caves and bye. They coming for you.
Coming for you.
Yep, I feel like the Midwest is definitely way off too. Cause there's like whole labyrinths and cave systems around Minneapolis.
And that's all through up that area, man.
Yep.
I'm looking at this, man.
Shit, drive through Wisconsin and look at those cliffs and tell me there ain't caves that go all the way down.
They know what's in these caves, man. I don't give a fuck what they say, what they talking about. They know what's up in here and up and through here.
Thanks. That's some shit to think about for y'all.
Right. So that though, we gonna wrap this with that. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm tired as hell. Tired as hell, Jack. Ready to go to bed.
Hell yeah.
Then I got shit to do in the morning.
Here.
Me and D Money and Mrs. We going to the Earl Cup. If y'all want to come fuck with the Late Hour Show podcast, catch us at the Earl Cup tomorrow.
That way.
That way like a motherfucker.
I might go live, but my phone get bad reception.
Well, y'all tune in case.
I'll be outside. Y'all fuck with this. Y'all talk about I'll be fresh to death, G'd up as always. Man. Y'all fuck with the boy. Protect your peace. Shout out to everybody who tuned in. Shout out to everybody who's gonna tune in, man. This is Conspiracies Friday. Saturday night R&B tomorrow. Y'all tune the fuck in, man.
In the meantime, in between time, you dig? Tell a friend, share it up, like it. You know what I'm saying? Sub up type shit. In the meantime, in between time, we'll fuck with you.
They say they want that